Back on Trojans Live at the spring game, Jordan Moore, John Jackson, and an old friend, Leonard Williams. You're an old guy now, you know. You're like all these pros we keep sitting with today. And, you know, it was just a minute ago you were here. Leonard, how's the draft process been for you? Obviously, everything's optimistic. Projections look good. How's the process been for you?
The process has been really fun. You know, I'm trying to go into it with a mindset of, you know, just try to soak up and enjoy every moment that's going on. But at the same time, it's, you know, it's speeding by. It's going by really fast. So I'm just trying to hold on to everything.
You know, I know before you decided to go into the NFL draft, everybody envisions what it's going to be like. Now that you've been through it, was it what you expected or more or less?
It's everything that I heard, everything that I expected. You know, a lot of guys have been out of USC and, you know, been able to go to the NFL, and I've been able to, you know, hear everything, all their advice that they gave to me and stuff. And, you know, it actually helped prepare me a lot better than most guys, I would say.
What's your plan for draft now? You going to Chicago? It's in Chicago this year?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go. You know, that's a dream of mine, so why not?
Any thoughts on, you know, where you're going to go or where you want to go? I mean, what would it mean to you if you were able to go first overall? Or, you know, any thoughts on any of that?
I really don't care what the team is. You know, it's my dream to play in the NFL, so being in the NFL just is what means the most to me. But also just going as high as possible. Like you said, number one would mean a lot to me.
What's it like being out here for spring ball? I mean, you know, your former teammates are just out there competing, of course. It was just a year ago that you were doing the same thing. Different vibe?
Yeah, like you said, I feel like I was just here, and I already feel like coming back. I feel like the old guy already. Like, yeah, I'm looking at my young Trojans out here, and I'm glad to see all the fans out here supporting and stuff like that. So it's awesome.
Give us the scouting report. I know you were out here to practice a couple weeks ago, and you know, Stark was saying, you know, it's just everything tells you everything about Leonard. You could be anywhere, and you were out here just with your teammates and watching them practice. So what's the scouting report on this defense? You know, what are we looking forward to in 2015?
Right now, it's hard to say on defensive-wise, you know, because we have a lot younger guys coming in over the summer. But right now, front seven is not looking too bad, and then secondary is looking great. Like Adori's, I seen something Adori said, trying to create their own Legion of Boom, and I think that's possible.
You know, talk about your defensive line guys. I mean, of course, Antoine is out with the injury, but you know, several guys coming back on that defensive line. What do you think for 2015? You know, how does this defensive front seven look to you?
Like I said, defensive front seven, once everybody's healed and all the new guys come, I feel like they're going to be a pretty good front. And I feel like it's going to be anchored by Antoine Woods. He's going to be the leader and the vet on the up front. And I feel like he's just going to hold it down in the middle.
You know, I was joking with you earlier. We've talked to all kinds of legends today. I mean, it's just part of USC is that these guys come back. And, you know, what do you carry with you, and, you know, knowing you're a Trojan now going to the NFL?
I feel like I definitely have a lot of pride being able to, you know, talk to a lot of guys that are all from other schools and, you know, just have a great history from USC able to talk about. So it's great coming back and seeing all these guys like Anthony Munoz and stuff like that out here. So it's sweet.
What have you heard about the work environment when you now, you know, from the college lifestyle, of course, is, you know, their school and all the rest of it. But now going into the NFL, you know, any different expectations in terms of how you're going to approach it day to day? I mean, there's no class, obviously.
Yeah.
Going to spend a lot of time. Going to spend a lot of time in the locker room and a lot of time in meeting rooms and stuff like that. You know, what's your thoughts on just the change of lifestyle for you?
I feel like the change of lifestyle going into the NFL is, you know, like you said, I'm not going to have class or school like that to attend. So I feel like I'm going to have to put a lot more energy into, you know, taking care of my body and then also studying film. So, you know, if you know what you're doing on the field, you can play fast.
I heard you said you're willing to do anything as a rookie, just don't touch the hair.
Yeah, man, don't touch the hair.
But, you know, class, so we're going to miss you. I mean, this is a guy, you're always walking around with your guitar, you're doing art. I mean, you're going to miss some of that stuff, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to miss most, just being – you know, leaving all my teammates, and that's another reason why I'm trying to stay and train here as long as possible leading up into the draft, just to, you know, spend the rest of my time here with these guys before I leave.
You know, and obviously along those same lines, and obviously you made the right decision in terms of going to the draft, but how much you think you're just going to miss being a Trojan and playing on Saturdays?
I feel like I'm going to miss a lot of it, you know, just walking out of that tunnel, coming into the Coliseum, just the vibe and being in here and throwing up that victory, man. I'm going to miss all of it.
Well, whatever city you'll be in, we know that you'll be watching, and we'll certainly be missing watching you on Saturdays, but we'll enjoy watching you on Sundays. Good luck. 2 weeks from now, we'll be covering it. Leonard Williams headed to the NFL Draft. And thank Leonard and all our guests today. The executive producer for Trojans Live is Dan Shell. Our producer and engineer is Rick Cutler, and thanks to Eric Vollmer and Michael Stark back at the Beast Studios. All our guests today, Tony Baselli, Willie McGinnis, Silas Red, Sam Cunningham, Antoine Woods, Anthony Starro, J.K. McKay, Pete Arbogast, John Plattenberg, Seth Ellis, and Leonard Williams. How about that for a show? Wow. Thank you all for joining us. We will be back what did I say, about 140 days from now with the season preview. It'll be Trojans Live from the lab. For John Jackson, I'm Jordan Moore. Fight on, everyone.